All right, so hi everyone, I'm Ian McKenzie. This is my VR final project, and I'm doing an interview of all the playwrights for our NewWorks festival. The first one is Faith Murphy. Say hello.
Hello, it is I.
And so Faith, tell us about Prerequisite for Love.
Well, Prerequisite for Love is the show that I wrote. It is about a young girl, not super young though, probably college age, named Alexis, who is in love with her best friend. And instead of doing the normal thing of asking her out because she's super awkward, she decides to summon Aphrodite, the goddess of love. And it kind of trickles down from there and ends up with two other goddesses making an appearance and just a bunch of different chaotic bits. It's a very comedic piece, and it has a very lovely ending.
Well, thank you very much. All right, so hi everybody, this is Amy Pan. She wrote Highlighter Girl, one of our shows for NewWorks. So Amy, why don't you tell us about it?
Yeah, so Highlighter Girl is basically a play about Asian American identity, really wrestling between the ideas of visibility and invisibility, especially because of like recent stuff that happens like in Hollywood and the media when they erase Asian characters or just whitewash them. Yeah, so there's just this weird concept of like what it feels like to be Asian is really what the play is about, where you feel like you sort of stick out because you're different, but you're also very easily overlooked somehow, because that's just what society has decided to do to your race in general. But it's basically, yeah, about two sisters and how they wrestle with their identity through creating a superhero character and reflect on how it feels as two young high schoolers in the world.
Cool. All right. Hi everyone, this is Ethan McGuett, and he wrote Sin Bloomed in the Azaleas. Ethan, want to tell us about your show?
Yes. Okay, so Sin Bloomed with the Azaleas is a play that I wrote about this couple in southern Kentucky who live in a small Bible Belt town, and they also go to high school together. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but these two boys are in a secret relationship. And when it's found out that one of them is on the verge of being outed by a member of the football team, their relationship sort of gets thrown into toil. And the show follows them being presented with the issue and how they ultimately struggle to solve the issue.
All right, so hi everybody, I'm here with Emma Imes, and she wrote How or Why My Slack Monkey Became Real. And Emma, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, it's about this guy, and basically when I wrote it, I based it off the world of The Velveteen Rabbit, which is a book by Marjorie Williams. It's a children's book, and basically I wanted this to be a serious situation in the present taking place in a world that went by the rules. Mm-hmm. And basically the rules of this book is if a stuffed animal is hugged and loved enough by a child and they become shabby because, you know, children, a magical fairy comes and they become real. So I thought about how touching and loving for some people makes you unreal. How people who experience like sexual abuse and stuff talk about how they try to be out of their bodies and stuff, and I wanted to explore what a stuffed animal who is loved enough to become real witnessed someone becoming unreal through the same method they became real.
Cool. All right, this is Steven. He wrote Glass Fortress, the last show of our NewWorks festival. So Steven, you want to talk about it?
Sure. My name's Steven. I wrote Glass Fortress exactly 1 year ago, and the only idea I had behind it was social anxiety, which is always fun. And I hate talking to people because it's hard and words are hard. And yeah,